Yeah. Because of the sun. That's like asking why water's water. That sauce has got to be saucy. And make fish better. And food more happy in mouth. High five. Bags. Hey, yo. You did it before. Oh, Mima did it. W pinned Mima? I'm glad someone did it before I did. Because it was happening either way. That's one of my favorite emotes that we have. It's so cute. Yes. Thank you so much for the big emo. Oh yeah? What, the popcorn? I do. I do eat popcorn one at a time. That's still one. That counts as one. But if they're stuck together conjoined, they become one. Exactly. That's like how your parents came together and made you. You were their little popcorn kernel. They're fucking carvings. They're not supposed to look amazing. Like, and it's the maze map. That's what this man's trying to get. Cheers. Man. Right? So I remember the 21st night, December. That's what I hear every time I hear that. We were trying to get over here to the ogre's cave. Like we had went all the way around because I guess I thought we were gonna be able to go over here. And like, you know, it kind of looks like right there that you can, but you can't. I'm gonna go back there real quick. Wah. Oh, I love Drake and Josh. Those fucking those boobs. I don't remember like 100% like episodes directly. Yeah, so it looks like out here. That there would be a place to go. It looks like right up there, but you can't. Me, ma. Yeah, I don't know how to get over here to this ogre camp. Oh yeah, you think we walk? Is that what we do, me, ma? I believe you. Oh my god, we have 2 points available? Sheesh. Okay, so to have that, I'd have to have this. What's up, Lily?
Stop right there, Adirin. I know what you did. I don't have to bow and scrape to you because you let Egwolf live. You want a parley? Erlin's with the others, deeper in the cave. We're tired and hungry. That doesn't mean we're helpless. Watch yourself.
That is.
I really don't think you saw what you think you saw.
I love you.
You think I'm what? Seeing things. They're out there.
Mama,
You
mama,
haven't eaten in a week.
mama.
All the more reason to pay attention to our surroundings.
Tell who? Cloud. Okay.
There's someone else out there. Someone new. Probably Adherents.
And you're the only one who saw them?
People in armor, skulking about in the forest. And it's definitely not the rangers from Fjord. It's never safe, is it? I swear to you, I know what I saw.
Either way, you need to get some rest. And you, Adirin, should just be moving on.
Yeah.
Was it not enough to be hungry? Now we have to be damp too. There has to be a caravan coming. There has to be a caravan coming soon.
Stay calm. Let us... I said stand down. If they had come to kill us, we would be dead.
Erlin, I know this is the Adirin who set Egwolf free, but...
What are you going to do? Growl at them with your stomach? She spared Egwolf for a reason. I'm sure she also has a reason to stand before us now. It behooves us to listen to it.
It behooves. The who
I knew
of it
someone
all.
would look for it eventually. Allow me to appeal to your better instincts, if you will. We are starving, Adiran. In a choice between us and them, I will always choose us. That does not mean I take pleasure in it. I feel the farmer's pain as keenly as I feel my own. But the crops are the crops. My people's lives are on the line. I have no choice. Thank you, Adiran. We will remember your generosity. This is all we can spare. Take it as a token of our gratitude.
These people would die without that food. Well done.
Today I learned that it is possible for an Adiran official to have a heart. Our life in Paradise was one run-in with an Adiran after the next. When they weren't interfering with our trade, they forced us to enter into predatory contracts that robbed us blind. And those were the ordinary Adirans. The Steel Garrote. Well, perhaps there's worse out there than starvation after all.
I might have left the food, but I'm taking your chest. War mage's boots, you say? Hmm. Despacito, mami. Was I using this for the resolve? Don't. Yes, Tindy said that they love you. She is beautiful. I'm glad I didn't travel. Yay! It's going amazing. What are you, Rob? Take a hug with me. If you're not following the big glob Rob, you're missing out. You definitely go hang out. He's super fucking fantastic. And he'll smoke with you. Just like your sauce boy. Cheers. Yeah, I love Rob's setup.
There you are. Did you deal with those bandits? All right. Then where... What difference does that make? They stole... I bet they're up there eating like kings and taking us for food. Get lost. I'm about to say things that you don't want to hear. People don't seem to care who does all the work around here.
Yeah, you like those? Ta-da! That guy didn't like what I just did, though. Wah! I let the bandits keep the food. They were just refugees. Wait, so what am I giving back to these people? Give the reliquary to Alphonse. What is the reliquary? Oh, I don't know.
Welcome back. I hope the wilderness gave you safe passage. May I help you? You did? To think a godlike would deliver this back to me. I feel blessed, truly. Wherever he is, Eothas smiles on you. Wait, are you suggesting he stole it for some purpose?
Hmm.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Eothas himself, ending innocent lives? I'd heard the rumors that he walked among us, but to think the God of
Right.
Light could be to blame for such horrors? No, it's beyond belief.
Agents of violence. They cloak themselves in warmth and light and spread like wildfire.
Eothas stands for the best of us. He is above such things. I don't know. The mere thought of having a god's power feels profane. I find myself lost, godlike. I look at this relic now and I wonder whether all my years of service were a waste.
Then we have like a choice. I like it. Cloud, did you say burn everything earlier? Did you say burn everything earlier? I don't remember. It was just like I was doing a quest, and I don't remember what you said. I think you said like, yeah, burn it all down. Yeah.
I fear if I do, it will bring a curse upon Emerald Stair. Yet I cannot revere it anymore, and I cannot let others either. I'll pray for the thief's absolution. Then I'll finish what he began. Thank you for telling me all this.
That was good, right? Everything gets more complicated when the gods get involved.
Yeah, burn it all down. I have 4. She said for the next 40 hours, I'm not doing anything but this.
The prices seem a bit steep.
How can you ignore what's right in front of you? The Dream Scourge is here, in the soil, and it's killing us. Oh my goodness. Are you a godlike? Charmed. Forgive me for staring. It's just, we don't see many of your kind anymore.
Maybe you can talk some sense into our governor. Put the fear of the gods in him.
Tempers are high, but I don't see any assassins. Yet.
Excuse me, but unless you have official business, I'll thank you not to involve yourself in our private discussion. Ah, of course. The Adiran envoy. Ambassador Hilgard sent a missive telling me to expect you. How
Yeah, Governor
You speak with a
Ignacy.
measure of authority.
How dare you tell me not
but
to
I
get in
caution
your
you to
business
remember
when
who's in charge around
literally
here.
my job is
Now
your
that's
business.
what I call a first impression. As you can see, I was just proving a point to our esteemed governor.
A cart full of spoiled vegetables. You call that a point?
Ha! Emerald Stair used to be a lush garden for miles around, and now I don't even recognize it. First came the invasive species, roots and mycelium growing overnight, as though nature itself had gone mad. The Dream Scourge has twisted our lands, our wildlife, and now, our farms. Indeed. We were fighting the Dream Scourge before it even had a name. I believe that we can restore the land, bring back its soul and its sanity, cut off the Dream Scourge at the root. Our governor would rather ignore the problem. He doesn't trust animancy as his father did. Before we can deal with the Dream Scourge, we first need to understand it. Unfortunately, new experiments have to go through him.
I'm sorry that you
Must be nice that all the arguing
you
isn't
didn't
about
find
you.
you didn't find one of the little thingy to give
I'm just trying to stop Chiata from hurting herself. Animancy is dangerous when you're shooting in the dark. I see you're unfamiliar with animancy. You don't appreciate just how dangerous that could be. Are you going to tell her about your family's basement? Or should I?
How dare you use that against me?
I know it was an accident, but look what it cost you. We can't let it happen again.
While we argue among ourselves, the Dream Scourge is tearing the living lands apart. tearing our people apart. Really? Unexpected from an Adiran. But how could I refuse an offer like that? Well, Governor, looks like I'm taking some time away from my duties. I'll trouble you no more.
Your request is denied, Chatta.
I wasn't asking.
Your responsibilities are to the settlement. Turning away from them sets a precedent that I cannot allow.
Everything I have proposed has been for Fior, and you still refuse to cooperate. Under the circumstances, I don't have much of a choice.
Then neither do I. Giatta Castel, from this day forth, you are banished from Fior Messiverno.
Banished?
What?
Ignacy, we can't lose our brightest animancer in the middle of a crisis.
Your pupil has gone too far, Quilici. Take her and leave. You're still a guest in my town, but to us, Giatta is an outcast. Perhaps, but I can't just let her continue to poison the minds of my animancers.
They aren't your animancers. Your father understood that.
Don't bother, old man. He isn't his father. I've done all I can for Fior Messiverno. But you haven't even tried. Now limp back to your giant house like a good dog. We should talk somewhere private. Meet me at my house due west by the workshop.
Well, so I don't understand how
I'll
she's
find us another bed.
banished, but she's still in the city, though. That's... That's a journal. I forgot we were book hunting in this game.
Spirits are truly wonderful. How self-aware and reach within. Indeed. The spirits have access to the lifelines of knowledge.
A little knowledge would do me good right about now. I pity who must wait until I'm dead.
That did not go as I had planned.
What did you think would happen when you confronted him so?
Well, my first idea was to mess up his house. Maybe break a window or two.
Perhaps I should thank you for showing restraint.
I'm sorry
That's
you had to
Nemo?
see that. What an asshole.
Giatta, some manners, if you please.
I thought she was being polite.
We're on the verge of extinction, but our governor is too busy protecting his fragile ego. What does he know? He isn't even an animancer.
You did challenge his authority.
I know, but... curses. Without Fior Messiverno, I'm hardly even an animancer. My tools, the workshop, all gone. We'll have fewer resources to work with, but Anything's possible. At least now I'm free to study whatever I want. On my terms. The Dream Scourge has been a thorn in my side for too long. In a way, I do. I have plans for this island, and they don't involve the Dream Scourge. But that's a story for another day.
Your parents would be proud to see such tenacity.
Anyway, listen to us, Bab. I never expected to see an Adiran envoy here. You've got a lot of guts showing your face in a town full of animancers. We haven't even gotten started and we're already talking about ethics. I can tell I'm going to like you. Our first order of business is the Dream Scourge, but I'm also curious about you. There aren't many godlike left these days. Sorry. I only bring it up because Animancy might offer us some insight into your nature. Keep an open mind. While I pack up my belongings, you can help me by... I don't even know. I just realized this is the end. I have to leave your Miss Iverno. Forever.
I feel bad. I feel partly responsible for getting her kicked out.
Some people don't find out who they really
this
are until they
animancer
leave home.
that was having a fight.
You'll be all right.
With the
My advice,
governor.
find a good tavern and learn how to prepare a squirrel over an open flame.
Maybe
the conversation kind of got
what I've
drilled
gained,
to the point where
can learn to accept everything I've lost.
she got
When
banished
it comes to the Dream
from here.
Scourge, we haven't been allowed to
And
acknowledge the
I don't
problem,
know if
much less
particularly
act on a
what
solution.
I had said,
Today, that changes.
led up to
I need help from the
her
Animancers
getting
around town,
banished.
but as you can see, I'm an outcast. I hope so, because we're running out of options. Manto Pastor is in the workshop due west. He's got an invention that can help us. Elia Rossell is an authority on the undead. Her methods are controversial, but useful. She lives in a cottage southeast of town. And then there's Yvette and Remy, our philosophers. You'll find them at the docks, southeast of Fjord. Each of them owes me a favor. Drop my name, and they'll tell you what they know about the Dream Scourge. I'd rather not speculate until we have more data. If you have questions, I'm sure the others can answer them. We're about to make history. But first, research.
Guessing she's not much of a hunter. Might want to get extra rations next time we go shopping.
Godlike, Imperial Envoy, Research Assistant. Who knew?
Ooh. Wait. Okay, A is closer, so we're gonna go over there first. Hey yo.
confounded machine. Oh, I heard there was a new arrival, but I didn't expect a godlike. Welcome to our modest workshop. More than most, but less than I would like. Unfortunately, I cannot do a lick of research while my equipment is underpowered and overworked. A novel idea, that. What I need is a stronger power source. Copper allows greater power modulation through shaping, but Adra has the potential to store more essence. I could use a large single block of Adra, but harvesting it is difficult in this environment. Oh, wait. One of our rangers reported that an Adragon recently died in a western grove. Indeed, but that well is almost dry. I need more. An Adragon's heart can hold an immense amount of essence. The grove is to the west, across the chasm. You can't miss it. The rangers say a Delamgon queen holds court there. You may be able to retrieve it without violence, but most Delamgon in these parts are hostile to Keith. So, you can understand why none of us went rushing over there to find it when we heard the Adragon had died. Still, Delamgon queens can be reasoned with, so if you want to get the heart peacefully, try not to kill her guards. Well, aren't you full of surprises?
The Adra is healthy. It's the essence I'm concerned about.
This again. You're beginning to sound like Giata.
Have you ever stopped and listened? She might be a little soft.
I know her mother and father were honest, and look what happened to them.
I have to do something. I can't let anyone else discover this.
For an Adiran, you're very resourceful, and a more than capable companion for poor Giada. Nature is as stubborn as ever. Now that I've got the heart, first things first. Let's have a look at your soul. No, not to worry, just testing your reflexes. Let's start with an easy one. You wake up on a beach, looking up into the sun. Your hands are covered in blood. All right. Let's try some word association. Tell me the first thing that comes to mind. Pendulum. Chrysalis.
A spark ignites a flame. An idea ignites a war.
Hello? You still with me? Strange. Shouldn't feel anything in the physical sense. No matter. Let's go over your... Your soul has a fascinating internal structure. Perfectly balanced. Your godlike nature is a marvel to behold. Not to besmirch a colleague, but Watchers, what I see is something entangled about your soul. An outside presence that both is and isn't. It's old, dark, and rather tricky to pin down. Very interesting. That would be closer to Giata's area of expertise. I'm sure she'd love to give you a look. Fascinating. Thank you for getting my machine calibrated again. But you came for Giata's theory of the Dream Scourge. Between the two of us, she's on to something. Our farms are in great peril. The essence has been drained from the land, diverted, like the flow of a river. Exactly. And if I know essence, it can't have gone too far. All I can tell you is keep looking. You'll find what you're after. As much as I hate giving people bad news, that's all I have. Please give Giata my fondest regards.
I really like Monto.
Keep looking, huh? I'm getting a bad feeling about what we'll find.
That man was super
he
helpful.
lost me
I
when we
didn't
started
bring
talking
Gaia
about
up.
What did I miss?
But Gaia,
Welcome to my finest time. Even if we want to stop
Well,
them, we may
I was not expecting such an esteemed guest in my humble workshop.
Is that Gelarde?
This is star metal. Very rare stuff. Where did you get this? Nay, don't tell me. I'd be tempted to go looking for some more, and that would certainly not end well. No. Unfortunately, I don't know how to work the metal into anything useful.
Cloud
Only enchanted.
Wang.
I did receive a shipment from Saucy.
I'm so glad Dal made that.
However, a mace crafted out of star metal, brought to me by a trader from Galloway's Tusks. I suggest you make your way there if you're looking for someone to work that.
Galloway's tusks? Come on, it can't be that complicated. I bet you 5 skates a Smith and Thirdborn would know what to do with this stuff.
I bet you and Smith. Okay, I'll take that bet.
And I'll take your money eventually.
Is there anything else I can help you with, Amika?
Hey, yo, this man's got all purple shit. I wonder if this is the one. It's called Lodestone. Yeah, this solid star metal core. Dank spores.
Encantado!
Yeah.
Welcome to my fine establishment, Aimika.
Gotcha.
Genuine healing crystals. Purest in all of Eora.
Well, this is loading. I will be right.
They say he's still there. Lying to the scat. It's a shame.
Envoy, a pleasure as always. Giata Castel wants my professional opinion. What an honor. I have a few theories, but no firm conclusions. I have to ask, is it true? Did Vidaro kick her out of town? That's our governor for you. Self-righteous even in his own ignorance. Very well. I'll tell you what I know about the Dream Scourge. But first, I need some help around the farm. I'm up to my ears in chores around here, and the Ravenants
Of
can
course,
only
she's gonna
do
make
so
us do
much.
chores.
They can't do complicated tasks, you see. Anyway, I'm afraid the time has come to put down Borsilvo.
Yeah.
You did? That was quick.
I've already done her
Poor
chores.
Silvo. He was a bright young revenant, but a very old man. Thank you for giving him peace. So, the Dream Scourge. I've been keeping an eye on the readings from my fields. This plague, as we know it, is a recent development. But I believe whatever causes it is older by far. Maybe even as old as the living lands. The exotic plants and animals, the twisted landscape, the Dream Scourge. They have a common ancestor. There's something about the essence in the living lands that's different from anywhere else I've seen. It's possible, but we don't share research if we can avoid it. That's one of the reasons I moved out here. The other reason being my corpses. They don't enjoy living behind walls, if you can call it living. Not to get too superstitious, but in these troubled times, the arrival of a godlike is no coincidence. You are meant to be here. Toward what end, only you can say. Well, I'm happy to give her some good news for a change. You and Giat are going to shake things up. As for me, I'll be keeping a close eye on my flock.
Oh, and thank you for the nightmare fuel.
Thank you for the nightmare fuel.
I'm remembering why people find this place unsettling.
Tessie. We like you. Happy Turpy Thursday. I just had a peanut butter banana wrap.
Did you hear?
No, we're just hanging out. You're perfectly fine. I do have the Cloud and the Lily. We're just watching Westworld. Tess was wanting to come and hang out. She'll button to drag me. Yes. Oh my god, I love the Discord picture. And it's got the little egg on it too. That's so cute. Yes, it's great. Tendies is a working gobby, but I know she would say, "I love you, wifey." Now today is a full day blocked up for myself. It's double XP on Fallout, and we did a couple runs of West Tech and got. Ah, bam.
Remy, look what I found. A
I love
genuine
this girl's
godlike.
outfit.
Do you think they can hear us?
I love all of the
Let's find
pockets and like the little tools
Hello,
in
me, Yvette.
it. Me,
You
Yvette.
friend?
Blink at them with incomprehension. Yeah, you were muted. Oh my god. Please? Yes. When? I'm wanting to take my buddy. We were in middle school. Lost. I don't remember if he lost his key or what exactly happened, but he actually had to like break into his own house so that he could get inside after school.
Remy, take a note. Fluent speech and
Yeah.
upright posture show marks of sophistication in the endangered godlike. We heard that Giada partnered up with an
No,
outsider.
not in here, sadly.
But I had no idea you
Not
were a
in the hole.
godlike. Fascinating.
Well, no matter what, if we have to pull people into it, though, right? Let's see. What would that be? So is that it's under permissions, right? Let's see. Read chat. Huh. That's cute. Aww. Ah. Wah, Ben, wah. Let's see. I thought that I had. I guess let's see what that will do.
I suppose we owe her a favor. Or two.
That's fine.
Giada must have sent you to be our test
No, that's
subject.
okay. They can
She
be there.
knows how we adore you.
W Pokey Catch. Let me see if I have the other one as well. Here's one without it, actually. But I'm interested in all of them. I'll pick out. No, today is the double XP. Let me check and see how long it's for. I don't remember if it was just one day or if it was multiple. Okay, so April 17th through April 21st. Yeah, yeah. There's an Appalachian Outlaws Challenge event. I'm not sure what that is, though. Satisfy our curiosity, and we'll give you everything Gaddon needs to finish her research. Deal. Sure.
Let's begin the examination. If you could choose, who or what would you be in your next life? Next time you go round the wheel, you might not get so lucky.
I don't know. I guess I'd like to be some kind of mushroom.
Forget what I think. Let's keep the focus on you. Ooh, good answer.
I like that. Good answer.
My turn. Some would call you blessed. Others would call you cursed. The fact remains, you were touched by the gods. Wouldn't you say that you owe something to the rest of us?
Let me finish this conversation.
No need to take offense. We merely seek to learn.
Oh, I thought of another. We all know that godlike can't reproduce. How do you plan on leaving a legacy after you're gone? Very optimistic, aren't we? I think that covers everything. Thank you for that brilliant insight, godlike. You're a credit to your dwindling kind.
So, Giada wants to know all about the Dream Scourge, yes? Such has been her research of late. Do you want the good news or the bad news?
The Dream Scourge is proof that an unprecedented metaphysical disaster can take place at any time.
Oh, that's a load off my mind. Sure beats not constantly worrying about the future.
How's that good news?
Giada will be interested to learn that the Dream Scourge cannot just be studied in a lab. Its nature is wild, so it has to be studied in the wild. Our machines and experiments would meddle with it too much.
And like anything affecting the soul, it must be connected to essence. Thus, if she wishes to discover more about the Dream Scourge, a Pillar of Adra would be a good place to start.
Oh, yeah. Me Mama? Mima. Yeah, we call her Mima, but it's Mo Mergim. Yes. What? Me? That's wild. No. Wah.
Of course. The idea is a bit high-minded. Adra acts like a pathway for souls as they rejoin the wheel.
And the Dream Scourge is a plague of the soul, is it not?
Cheers!
So, just as Adra channels essence, so too may it provide a key to discovering more about the Dream Scourge.
Wham. We did it too many times. Wham.
An entity, you say? If this entity is your patron, that's all perfectly natural. But if it's something else, with enough essence and a capable animancer, perhaps you could trace this tether back to its source.
Right, and with a little fresh sake, you can follow an ogre back to its lair. Still wouldn't recommend it.
Just be careful that your tether doesn't snap back and kill you in the process.
Now that we've researched the mind of a godlike, the next step is anatomy. But we've taken enough of your time. Farewell.
Hurry, before they change their minds.
Ugh, I might have dozed off there for a bit. Were any of those words the ones we needed?
Everyone's making. Mmm. Mmm.